Hi, I'm just here to make a few remarks in reply to Funk 454 on atheism. If I recall, he says he has recently met four, maybe five atheists and has watched some videos on YouTube, and apparently it has stirred him up. It kills him to see this stuff going on out there, and he just needed to respond. One of the remarks, I just took a few quick notes, and I don't know. I don't know where I'm exactly going with this. This is just kind of a response. One of the things was that he notices that these four or five atheists that he has met came to their conclusions about God during their teens or early 20s, and he says, "Oh, this is a time of rebellion." So obviously, that must be the motivation for it. So what does he make of the other 95% of the teens and people in the early 20s who just follow along with their parents into the religion of their faith? What uh, is that a rebellion, or is that I don't know. I guess I just don't understand what the point of it is. Usually, atheists I've met have some sort of an argument for why they choose this path, which is basically swimming against the current in this culture and in this country over just going with the flow. It's not an easy decision to take. In fact, there's quite a bit of history of discrimination against atheists. You can go back and see that not so long ago, people were being punished for expressing doubt about God. People were being killed sometimes over this, just having this point of view. So I don't know. It's never been easy to be an atheist. And if it's any easier now, it's just because people are standing up on their hind legs and saying, "Well, enough of this stuff." Um, anyway, the point being, Funk 454 seems to think it's just childlike, whatever thing against parents. Uh, uh, Another thing he happened to cite some statistic which he claims to have read somewhere that only 5% of scientists are Christians, which I didn't take the time to do any research on this, but it just seems frankly incredible in a society where uh, something like 85% of the people are Christians or theists of some kind, that virtually none of them would go into the sciences. Um, I would expect that there are a lot of Christians who happen to be scientists, Muslims who happen to be scientists, Hindus, Sufis, whatever. There's all kinds of people who have religious beliefs who also do good science. I think this idea that somehow if you read a scientific textbook or an article about science, that what you're getting is atheism being preached to people. I think most people of faith can distinguish between their spiritual beliefs and the technique of science in investigating the natural world. Science works. Witness YouTube. um, anyway, uh, he says, something about this atheist videos being biased, and does he seem to think that the Christian videos are not biased? If he can look at a lot of the stuff that's out there and say, "Oh, well, these guys are just being totally objective, um, then he's got a very different perspective than me. uh, yeah, I would say that some atheist videos are not objective, and I would say that there are some Christian ones that are not objective. I don't know if the point of YouTube is to be objective and to be non-opinionated, but I don't know. It's just one of the features of YouTube, I guess. Um, he wants atheists to wrap their heads around the Bible. Most atheists I know the Bible better than most of the Christians I know. Uh, Most Christians have a very superficial understanding of the source of their faith. Actually, I don't think the source of their faith is the Bible. I mean, the Bible is just one of things, but I think people get it from their parents and their families and the people that are around them. Very few people sit down with an objective point of view and sit down with the Bible and read it cover to cover and derive Christianity from it. It's just one of many things. I think the reason that atheists refer a lot to the Bible is because even though it's honored by Christians, it's very seldom understood or read or paid much attention to, frankly, by Christians. Um, anyway, um, dig into prophecy. Dig into prophecy. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of atheists understand Christianity all too well. And the final thing was something along the lines of, oh, he's never seen. He's noticed that atheists will go ballistic on a Christian if they just happen to make some kind of Bible quote. You know, that there's a lot of anger and hate. Well, there certainly is a lot of anger. I think people who have been deceived uh, are often angry. People who are oppressed might be angry. People whose rights are trampled on every day are angry. You might not be aware of it, but there are many states in the United States, if you happen to come from around these parts, where atheists are not allowed to hold public office. It's one of those things where if you're not part of the minority, you basically don't realize how what you're doing really tramples on the rights of your neighbors. And so, oh, I'm so surprised that atheists are so angry that we put our advertising on money. In God we trust. Or, gee, I don't understand why atheists are so upset that we took the Pledge of Allegiance and inserted some more advertising for our religion in there. Or, golly, I don't understand why atheists might be upset that we want to chuck science out of the schools and put in some more Bible study. Um, if that stuff is fine with you, it doesn't bother you and you don't understand when other people's rights are trampled. And the last thing was something about humility. I've never met a humble atheist. Atheists, I don't know. I can only speak for myself. I guess I'm just not humble enough to think that the world was created for my special benefit. I'm not humble enough to think that I can get the creator of the universe to help me find my lost car keys. Um, but I guess many Christians are. Anyway, that's all my points. Thanks. Bye.